If you have ever felt disappointed on your healing journey, well, I have done so much healing work already. Where is the thing? Where is the physical manifestation? Where is my reward? I have done so much healing. What more do I need to do? Why is my physical reality still the same? If you have ever had that kind of a thought, if you have ever felt that kind of a disappointment, then this video is for you. And in this video, no, I'm actually not going to tell you any solution, but I'm only going to tell you that this point in your life, in your spiritual awakening journey, is completely normal. Everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through it. Everyone feels this sort of frustration at some point when they have really done inner work in their life, but the physical 3D hasn't really shifted yet. And that's because of our, what is that called? Gestation period. There's often a gestation period when you have done the work, when you feel aligned, when you feel ready, but there's a gestation period before that thing actually comes in 3D. So if you have ever felt that frustration, I really need you to understand that this is completely normal. And the reason why I'm making a standalone video like this just to tell you that you're normal is because a lot of times I have noticed in these phases of life that we feel really alone. We feel really alone. We feel that we are not as spiritual enough as we thought. Like, oh my god, I'm having all these thoughts, maybe I'm not as spiritual as I thought, maybe I've not done enough healing work, and maybe this, maybe that. Everything is okay. Your best life, it's already done, it's already yours. You don't need to worry about it anymore. You are ready. If you feel that you are ready, it's not a false alarm. You are ready. But in the 3D, there's usually just a gestation period. So you feeling ready, that's not a false feeling. You don't need to have the thoughts that, oh my god, I have been feeling ready for this thing, but it's just not coming. What am I missing? How much more healing work do I need to do? I'm so tired of healing energy work, this, that. No, this is completely normal. And I have noticed that in my healing journey, there have been phases in my life where I just felt really alone. It just felt like people just don't understand, because when I opened the internet, social media, it seemed like everyone is so positive all the time and doing their affirmations, doing their whatever manifestation techniques, energy heal, this, that. And I felt so alone. I was like, these feelings that I have, these disappointments, this frustration, la la la, is this just me? But then later I discovered, no, it's not just me. And I would have been so grateful to have a video like this in those moments where someone just told me that actually everyone goes through these phases. So, no, you are absolutely not at all alone if you are feeling frustrated in your healing journey. If you're feeling like, oh my God, how much more healing work do I need to do? Where is some sort of physical evidence? And I've done so much healing work. What is going on? Is this all that's going to go on in my life? That's a very frustrating place to be in, right? The only thing you can do for yourself in these moments is first remind yourself that if you are ready, if you're feeling ready, then you are ready. It's okay if the thing is not here yet. If you feel ready, yes, you are ready. It's not a false alarm. And that having this feeling of, just frustration and sadness, all these things, it's completely fine. You are not less spiritual or anything because of this. Welcome to being human. Honestly, that's what it is. Welcome to being human. And to tell you the truth, nobody loves doing healing work. You know, what comes out of it and who we become, yes, of course we love. But when we are really in the middle of it, when we are really doing some, deep inner work, when our shadows are surfacing, when we are learning to sit with our negative emotions, when we are learning to look at parts of ourselves that we have always pushed under the rug before, nobody loves doing this work. So I want to get this straight out in the open. In the middle of that work, when those things are happening, you're going through the dark night of the soul, you're going through a really tough phase in your awakening, you're in the void stage, you're in the transition phase, you're in the gestation period, your shadows are emerging, your ancestral traumas are emerging, collective traumas are emerging, past life traumas are emerging. Nobody loves doing all that work when we're in the middle of it. So everyone has these feelings. What becomes of it and who we become on the other side, we love it. But no, you're absolutely not alone if you're feeling like, oh my god, this is getting a bit too much. Yeah, it gets too much sometimes, of course. But you were the one who was chosen for this, and that's why you have enough strength to go through this and grow through this to come on the other side. So yes, I just wanted to make this video. This video is nothing but just an acknowledgement to you, to make you feel seen. Because oh my god, I have realized how important it is to just like feel seen. Same as with our shadows, when our shadows come out and we are resisting, but then we understand that, oh, actually, they just want to be acknowledged and they want to be seen, they want to be heard. So the point is not to suppress them, but to actually face them and sit with them and really understand what they're trying to tell us. So this is exactly the video for you, to tell you that you are not at all alone. There's nothing wrong with you if you're going through these kind of thoughts or feelings, etc. And I want to acknowledge the part of you who is freaking out right now. I want to completely acknowledge and see the part of you who's maybe freaking out with the healing journey, who's maybe feeling annoyed with the healing journey, who feels like, oh my God, enough of this energy work, healing work, to tell you that this is something almost everyone has. So, no, there's nothing wrong with you. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know how your experience is related to this topic. Are you actually going through a phase right now where you really needed to hear this? Where you really wanted to be seen and just heard? And did this video give you that acknowledgement? Let me know all about it in the comments below. Give me a like on this video and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content about spirituality, spiritual growth, and development from me. I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.